Have you ever felt the impact of a silent look or a simple gesture that spoke louder than words? In our noisy world, it's often the silent symphony of non-verbal influence that carries the most powerful messages. Words are just one part of the communication puzzle. The rest is made up of the silent cues we often overlook. Today we'll explore the profound art of mastering non-verbal influence and how it can transform your interactions and relationships. Understanding and harnessing the power of non-verbal communication can help you connect more deeply with others, convey your true intentions, and navigate various social situations with confidence and ease. Non-verbal communication is the process of conveying information without the use of words. It includes body language, facial expressions, eye contact, and gestures. These silent cues can convey emotions and intentions more effectively than words. Our bodies are constantly communicating, even when we are not speaking. Every movement, facial expression, and gesture sends a message. By becoming more aware of these non-verbal signals, you can improve your ability to communicate and understand others. Non-verbal communication is powerful because it is often more genuine and spontaneous than verbal communication. While words can be carefully chosen and manipulated, non-verbal cues tend to reveal our true feelings and intentions. For example, a smile can indicate happiness, a nod can show agreement, and crossed arms can suggest defensiveness. By paying attention to these signals, you can gain valuable insights into how others are feeling and respond accordingly. Research shows that non-verbal signals make up the majority of human communication. Studies indicate that over 90% of the emotional content of a message is conveyed non-verbally. This means that our gestures, facial expressions, and tone of voice play a crucial role in how our messages are received and interpreted. Understanding the science behind non-verbal communication can help you become more aware of the silent messages you send and receive. One of the key components of non-verbal communication is body language. Your posture, movements, and physical stance can influence how others perceive you. For example, standing tall with your shoulders back conveys confidence, while slouching can suggest insecurity or disinterest. By adopting confident body language, you can project self-assurance and command respect in various situations. Facial expressions are another important aspect of non-verbal communication. Your face can express a wide range of emotions without uttering a single word. For example, a smile can convey warmth and friendliness, while a frown can indicate displeasure or confusion. Understanding how to control and interpret facial expressions can enhance your ability to communicate effectively. Body language refers to the non-verbal signals we use through our physical behavior. It includes our posture, gestures, facial expressions, and eye movements. Your posture, movements, and physical stance can influence how others perceive you. For example, standing tall with your shoulders back conveys confidence, while slouching can suggest insecurity or disinterest. By adopting confident body language, you can project self-assurance and command respect in various situations. Body language is a powerful tool for communication because it is often more authentic and revealing than words. While words can be carefully chosen and manipulated, body language tends to reflect our true feelings and intentions. For example, a smile can indicate happiness, a nod can show agreement, and crossed arms can suggest defensiveness. By paying attention to these signals, you can gain valuable insights into how others are feeling and respond accordingly. One of the key components of body language is posture. Your posture can convey a lot about your confidence and attitude. For example, standing tall with your shoulders back and your head held high conveys confidence and authority. On the other hand, slouching or hunching your shoulders can suggest insecurity or disinterest. By adopting a confident posture, you can project self-assurance and command respect in various situations. Eye contact is one of the most powerful forms of non-verbal communication. It can build trust, show interest, and create a connection. When you make eye contact with someone, you are signaling that you are engaged and paying attention. This can make the other person feel valued and understood. Discover techniques to use eye contact effectively in various situations. Eye contact is a key component of effective communication because it conveys confidence and sincerity. When you look someone in the eye, you are showing that you are focused and present. This can help to build rapport and establish a connection. On the other hand, avoiding eye contact can suggest discomfort, dishonesty, or disinterest. To use eye contact effectively, it is important to strike a balance. Maintaining eye contact for too long can be perceived as aggressive or confrontational, while avoiding eye contact can be seen as evasive or disinterested. A good rule of thumb is to maintain eye contact for about 3 to 5 seconds at a time, then glance away briefly before returning your gaze. This helps to convey interest and engagement without being overpowering. Facial expressions are a powerful form of non-verbal communication. Your face can express a wide range of emotions without uttering a single word. For example, a smile can convey warmth and friendliness, while a frown can indicate displeasure or confusion. Understanding how to control and interpret facial expressions can enhance your ability to communicate effectively. Facial expressions are important because they provide valuable clues about how someone is feeling. For example, a smile can indicate happiness, a nod can show agreement, and crossed arms can suggest defensiveness. By paying attention to these signals, you can gain valuable insights into how others are feeling and respond accordingly. To use facial expressions effectively, it is important to be aware of your own expressions and how they are perceived by others. For example, if you are trying to convey warmth and friendliness, a genuine smile can go a long way. On the other hand, if you are feeling stressed or anxious, your facial expressions may reflect this, even if you are trying to hide it. By becoming more aware of your facial expressions, you can ensure that you are sending the right messages. Gestures are a form of non-verbal communication that involves movements of the hands, arms, or other parts of the body. They can emphasize points, indicate openness, or convey confidence. For example, a thumbs-up gesture can indicate approval, while a wave can signify a greeting. Understanding the meanings of common gestures can help you communicate more effectively. Gestures are important because they can enhance verbal communication and add emphasis to your words. For example, using hand gestures while speaking can help to illustrate your points and make your message more engaging. However, it is important to use gestures appropriately and avoid overdoing them, as excessive gestures can be distracting or come across as insincere. To use gestures effectively, it is important to be aware of the context and the cultural norms. For example, a thumbs-up gesture may be seen as positive in some cultures, but offensive in others. By being mindful of these cultural differences, you can avoid misunderstandings and ensure that your gestures are interpreted correctly. Personal space refers to the physical distance we maintain from others during interactions. It can impact your communication and influence how others perceive you. For example, standing too close to someone can be perceived as intrusive or aggressive, while standing too far away can suggest disinterest or aloofness. Understanding the concept of personal space can help you navigate social situations more effectively. Personal space is important because it can affect how comfortable and secure someone feels during an interaction. For example, standing too close to someone can make them feel uncomfortable or threatened, while standing too far away can make them feel disconnected or ignored. By being mindful of personal space, you can create a more comfortable and respectful environment for communication. To navigate personal space effectively, it is important to be aware of the context and the individual preferences. For example, in a professional setting, maintaining a respectful distance can convey professionalism and respect, while in a personal setting, standing closer can convey warmth and intimacy. By being attuned to these cues, you can adjust your behavior accordingly and enhance your communication. Nonverbal communication can vary significantly across cultures. For example, a gesture that is considered positive in one culture may be offensive in another. Understanding these cultural differences can help you avoid misunderstandings and improve your global interactions. Cultural differences in nonverbal communication are important to understand because they can impact how your messages are received and interpreted. For example, in some cultures, direct eye contact is seen as a sign of confidence and honesty, while in others, it may be perceived as rude or confrontational. By being aware of these cultural norms, you can adjust your behavior accordingly and ensure that your messages are interpreted correctly. To navigate cultural differences in non-verbal communication, it is important to be open-minded and respectful. For example, if you are interacting with someone from a different culture, it is helpful to observe their behavior and adapt your own accordingly. By being mindful of these cultural differences, you can enhance your communication and build stronger connections. Nonverbal cues can deepen your personal connections and enhance your relationships. For example, using body language and facial expressions to convey empathy and understanding can strengthen your bonds with others. By becoming more aware of these nonverbal signals, you can improve your ability to connect with others on a deeper level. Nonverbal communication is important in personal relationships because it can convey emotions and intentions more effectively than words. For example, a smile can indicate happiness, a nod can show agreement, and crossed arms can suggest defensiveness. By paying attention to these signals, you can gain valuable insights into how others are feeling and respond accordingly.